Hey everybody, Name@060 here. This is just going to be a very quick rant, and I'm just going to make this rant to talk about the common excuse held by many people on YouTube who say stupid things or hateful things or very biased things towards other people. There's a common theme, especially by some popular users who shall remain unnamed, that I was just trolling or I was just joking. I'm not to be taken seriously. The problem lies when you don't ever spell out in your videos or make it completely obvious, and you intentionally make it completely ambiguous that you are trolling or not being serious, or that you don't make it the clear distinction between your real personality and a character. For example, if I am talking like this, and I honestly think that some people like this are rather annoying, your eyes are like the sunwhale before the explosion that doomed us all, of course. It should be perfectly honest that I'm putting it on, and that it should be completely obvious that it's not to be taken seriously. Similarly, while we don't all have to do wacky and nonsensical comedy like I tend to do, you should at least try and make if you are doing an imitation for entertainment or an exaggeration of yourself, you should either be like Doug Walker, who proves how calm and just a nice guy you can be when he's not putting on an act, and be very ranty and whiny as the nostalgia critic, or you could choose to do what I do and make it so ridiculous and so absurd that there's absolutely no doubt in any reasonable person's mind that you are not being serious. For example, if I were talked about stabbing Subbrick in the back with his two drumsticks, and then turning it into a bouncy castle playset, and then tying him up and throwing him and using his remaining corpse as a yo-yo off a bridge, that is so elaborate and so Wile E. Coyote-esque that I honestly don't think anybody could take it seriously, and it should be completely obvious. And that's how I do it all the time. When in World of Warcraft, I often talk about after I've killed a boss, I'll either make them into a playset or a bouncy castle, or some weird and wacky and over-the-top sort of invention, or give a completely and unnecessarily elaborate solution reminiscent of Looney Tunes to a mundane solution, hence the black hole cooking ovens that I once did in a conversation with Noon26, now follow me and Fedora. And so, in conclusion, it is possible to, have a character, it is possible to act, and it is possible to exaggerate things for entertainment, how the media do it all the time, however often they're just trying to make straight news. However, you need to make it clear, and acting like an asshole and then claiming it was trolling, or claiming that you're doing a character while giving no indication that you actually are, is not a good enough excuse. I hope this has been quite clear. Any questions, feel free to ask. This is Name@060, and I shall see you all on the dark side of the moon. Off and away.